how does this compare to your normal competitions in the eventing?
Well, I've enjoyed it now, I have to say. The eventing obviously finishes early enough in the season, so there was a few horses there that I could jump, so it's a great experience, and it'll help my eventing jumping next year. Jumping event horses it gives you some bad habits sometimes. They're not renowned for their carefulness, especially after the cross country, so it's lovely to jump some nice horses and get my eye in for next year. And then to jump bigger tracks is a lot more demanding on your thinking about your warm-up and things like that, so it's a great experience.
Yeah. And your eventing career, how did that start, and how has the last year been for you in terms of results? And of course you've had a brilliant year.
Well, it was a good year, but I was unlucky a couple of times. It started off very well in February in Ballindennis. I managed to qualify Ireland a 5th place for the Olympics through the world ranking points, so that was a good start. And then it was all systems go to be selected for it, and I got very close. I was the first reserve, so I was a little bit gutting. I was very close, but they didn't just pick me. They went with the slightly more experienced horses. So I had to take that bitter pill anyway, and I went to Burley, which is a very big 4-star in England.
Absolutely.
And the horse went fantastic, and then unfortunately failed the last trot up due to a corn. Okay. So that was very tough to take, considering I missed the Olympics, and then I was in a very good position after cross country. He was awesome. So thankfully it's nothing serious, and he was back in work within 4 weeks after that. So looking forward to next year. My main horse is a horse called Shanaclock Crocora, and he'll be 11 next year. He's a fantastic horse, and I think he's going to be very exciting for me and the Army Equitation School.
Absolutely. And you're jumping the Grand Prix tonight. Looks to be a tough course just being built at the moment. The courses have been very testing this week, but there's been some great jumping. How have you felt jumping the courses, and what's the horse that you're jumping tonight in the class?
I'm jumping Mullaban tonight. He's an 8-year-old gelding by Parco. We bought him as a 4-year-old, and he won the 4-year-olds in Dublin, and then he's been produced up to Grand Prix level by Shane Carey, Michael Kelly and David O'Brien, and then now I'm riding him tonight. This is probably the biggest course he's jumped, and it's definitely the biggest I've jumped now, so looking forward to getting down to walk it. I've been, the first night he jumped very well, a very nice clear, and then the last fence off and the jump off to finish 3rd, so I was disappointed with that. Then last night I made a very big mistake on the approach to the 2nd fence, so it's been a long 24 hours digesting that, so I'm going to hopefully make amends now tonight. Absolutely.
And the Minister of Defence has a number of other horses in the Grand Prix. Can you tell us about them?
Yeah, Captain Michael Kelly is riding Kiltoom. He's had a fantastic show so far. He's had 3 placings in the international classes, so he's going very well. Kiltoom was rested last night with this class in mind, and she's in good form, so hopefully she'll do. Michael, he's in great form himself and riding very, very well, so I've no doubt he's going to give them all a run for their money. She's a mare that we've leased, and we have her possibly 7 years. We've leased her now, and she's jumped this 150, and then she also jumped the Nations Cup in Aachen, which is a 160 5-star show. So she's been a very good mare to us, and Michael's had some placings on her so far since he got the ride from David O'Brien, and like I said, Michael's in great form, so we're hopeful.
Absolutely. And looking at all the young riders and all coming on this week, have you been quite impressed by the riding that's been at the show in comparison to, I suppose, what you don't be at the show jumping shows that often? So have you enjoyed what you've seen this week?
I've thoroughly enjoyed the few days here. What I've really noticed is that the good riders are riding very nice horses. Nice horses make good riders. You're confident then, and they're also riding lots of horses. They're getting in the ring very often. So I think that's something I've really noticed, and in all classes, all levels. Like some of the younger riders that are jumping the Grand Prix, you see them in 110s, 120s, and that's exactly what you need. Plenty of horses to keep your eye in and keep you focused.
And your plans for 2013? Any show jumping going to be done there, or just mainly eventing?
Well, primarily my focus will be on eventing, but I have. This horse will hopefully still be on my string next year, but that's a decision that will be made after in the new year. and then I have a 6-year-old mare who will be 7 next year, so we'll be stepping her up and try and qualify her for the Dublin and things like that. But with the eventing, I'll be focusing the spring season, the spring part of the year will be, my main focus will be badminton with Shannon-Clock Crocora, and then hopefully Malmo Europeans in Sweden. He's definitely a championship horse, and so we have to get the job done and get selected.
No worries. Well, best of luck in 2013, and thank you for speaking to us tonight. It's been very interesting. Thank you.
No problem. It's my pleasure, and it's IrishSport.tv is a great facility for everybody to watch.